And here we go with challenge 13. Hey, this is an on your own problem, so you should have solved the entire problem on your own, and now you're watching this video just to make sure you did everything correctly. And we are going to start with a subtraction problem. We have 852, and we're subtracting 159. So the first thing I always like to do is look for any trouble coming. You can either go from the hundreds column or from the ones column and work your way up. I'm going to start over here at the ones column, and I have trouble coming right away because 2 is smaller than 9. So I'm going to borrow from this 5, turn this 5 into a 4, and turn the 2 into 12. And now I'm good to go here because 12 is larger than 9. Now, this was originally okay because 5 minus 5 you could do, but now this is turned into a 4, and that is trouble coming, my friends. So I'm going to borrow from this 8. Turn the 8 into a 7 and turn that 4 into 14. And now I'm ready to rock and roll because I got no trouble here, none here, and no trouble anywhere. I'm good to go, my friends. So I'm going to use a dot method. I will start from the 9 and count on up to the 12. And let's go ahead and do that right now. So 9 and 10, 11, and 12. That's going to give me 1. Let's count these. 1, 2, and 3 dots. So I will drop my 3 and then circle those dots there so I know I use them. Next, I'm going to start with the pencil on the 5 and count up to 14. So 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And now I just have to count those dots. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I will drop my 9 right there and circle those 9 dots right there. Next, I'm going to start here for the hundreds column, start on the 1 and count up to 7. So here we go. And 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's go ahead and count those dots. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm going to circle the dots and drop my 6. And lo and behold, there you have it, my friends. Your answer is 693. Hey, as always, if you made a mistake, no worries at all. Pause the video, fix your mistake. That is the fastest way to learn. And now let's move on to problem number 2. And here we go. We're rocking and rolling with an addition problem. We have 927 and we're adding 729. So, hey, that's kind of cool. This goes 927 and this goes 729. It's just backwards. I love it, my friends. Hey, and let's go ahead and get started. We're going to use the dot method. I'm going to start with the ones column, and I'm going to pick the smaller number and make dots, right? So I'll make 7 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then I'm going to put my pencil on the 9 and count on up. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. I will drop my 6, carry my 1, and circle those dots. And next here I have both 2s, right? So I can just pick either one, right? I'm going to just draw 2 dots, 1, 2, and then I'm going to put my pencil on the smaller dot, or the smaller 2. The smaller, they're the same size. What am I saying? I don't even know. I'm going to put my pencil on the 2 and the bottom. How about that? Okay. I can't forget the 1 here, so I'm going to go 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm going to drop my 5 and circle those 2 right there. And next, I've got the 9 and the 7. So I'm going to draw 7 dots, and let's do that right here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then I will put my pencil on the 9 and count on up. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. I'm going to drop both numbers, the 1 and the 6, and I'm going to place that comma right in there because it belongs there. And then I'm going to circle those dots so I know I used them. And here we have it, my friends. 1,656 is your answer. And right there it is, my friends. Hey, if you made a mistake anywhere along the way, no worries. Just as you know by now, pause the video, fix your mistake. That is the fastest way to learn. And now let's move on to our third problem in this video. And here we have it, my friends. We have 333 and we're subtracting 238. So the very first thing I like to do is look for any trouble coming, and I'm going to start here in the ones column, and right away, lo and behold, I got trouble coming because 3 is smaller than 8. So I'm going to borrow from this 3 over here, from the tens column, turn that into a 2, and turn this 3 into a 13. Bam! You got to love that. All right, so now this is good to go, but look, I got trouble coming in the tens column because it was okay. 3 minus 3 I could have done, but since I borrowed this, I got trouble coming now, right? So I'm going to borrow from this 3 over here and turn that 3 into a 2, turn this 2 into 12, and now I am good to go because 12 is larger than 3. I can do that, and 2 minus 2 just zeroes out, so I'm all good to go that way. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and put our pencil on the 8 and count up to 13, and here we go. 8 and 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Go ahead and count the dots. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 dots. So I will drop my 5 and then circle those dots right there. Next, I'm going to move to the tens column, and I'm going to put my pencil on the 3 and count up to 12. So here we go. 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And now I'm going to count the dots. I'm going to count the dots. How is that for good English? Hey, it works anyway, right? So here we go. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 dots. That means I'm going to drop my 9 and then circle those dots so I know I use them. And then 2 minus 2 zeroes out. I don't need to do anything there. And right there, lo and behold, my friends, 95 is your answer. Hey, if you made a mistake anywhere along the way, you know by now. Pause the video, fix your mistake. That is the fastest way to learn. So now let's move on to our fourth and final problem of this video. And here we go. This is an addition problem. We have 946 and we're adding 384. I'm going to start in the ones column, and I'm going to choose the smaller of the two, which is the 4. So I will make 4 dots. I got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then I will put my pencil on the 6 and count on up. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to drop my 0, carry my 1, and then circle those dots so I know I use them. Next I got 8 and a 4, so I will draw 4 dots once again. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then I'm going to put my pencil on the 8. I cannot forget this 1, so I'm going to go 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So I will drop my 3 and carry my 1 and then circle those 4 right there. And next, I'm in the hundreds column, and I've got 3 dots that I got to make here. So I'm going to make 1, 2, and 3 dots. And then I'm going to put my pencil on the 9. I can't forget this 1. So 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. I'm going to circle the dots, drop the 13 and my comma because you need one, right? And right there is your answer, 1,330. Bam! All done, my friends. Hey, if you made a mistake anywhere along the way, no worries at all. Pause the video, fix your mistake. That is the fastest way to learn. Until next time, I hope you have a great day. I will see you soon.